I think we've seen that in our lifetime. I don't think those people that worked at Enron started out to be as corrupt as they became. And I don't think Kay Hutchison or Rick Perry started out to be as corrupt as they've become. But they've been in office too long, and they've lost sight of the Constitution, and they lost sight of those things that protect freedom. They are doing what corrupt politicians do. They're buying your vote every way they can. Rick is paying staff people to get your name on a list, and when they get 12 names on the list, he gives them a little bit more money. That's a desperate politician. He's sending support to the border. He should have done that 4 years ago when he said he was going to do it. He is addicted to political power. His behavior is consistent with anybody that has any other kind of addiction. He needs more and more. And it is up to us to break that habit. He does not have the power to do it. He is going to crave more and get more, and Kay's going to do the same thing. Rick sold out to international business and big pharma, and Kay sold out to banking. You knew it, I knew it, everybody in this country knew. Oh, I'm sorry. Rick didn't know.
Rick's gone to the hair salon.
Well, you know, Rick is talking about bashing Kay for voting for the first bailout. There's a little-known Reuters news release from last October. Rick Perry is chairman of the Republican Governors Association, issued a joint press release with the Democrat chair of the Democrat Governors Association, issued a joint press release to Congress encouraging them to pass that first bailout. Look it up. So that's the pot calling the kettle black. We knew, but Kay and Rick didn't get that the federal government has no business printing more money to pay the salaries of people who are running businesses that have failed. So it's time for new leadership in Texas. We got the 13th largest economy in the world. We had, until those economic turmoil last fall, we had about $56 billion in state assets. If we began to move even 5 to 10% of those assets, as most investment bankers will advise us to do today, into gold, we would have the 6th largest gold reserve in the world. We get rid of property tax, we secure our property, we see a $3 billion increase in net personal income. We add 125 to 175,000 new jobs over the next 3 to 5 years. We get government out of business, out of agriculture, out of energy, off the backs of health care, and let our people do what my daddy always said, get out there and get after it. Get out there and get after it, Texas. And this economic engine will turn in a way that none of us have seen in our lifetime. And we will be, as Travis said, the model for the country. We have the independent spirit in Texas. We've all grown up saying we live in the land of the free, and I have said you are not free. We are not free. The land of the free and the home of the... It takes courage, doesn't it, to do something different than what you've been doing. Do you have that courage today to get behind somebody that the world is going to tell you isn't qualified to lead and cannot win? Because I'm going to submit to you that I can lead and I am qualified. I understand the role of government. I understand what it is to work to provide for a family, to educate children, and to run a business in the private, for-profit sector. I remember what it is to balance a checkbook. And I know how hard that is. I know what it is to have credit card debt that starts at 10% and then jumps to 18 or 20. I understand what that feels like. Many of our elected officials have forgotten that. We need to be looking at the governor's race in Texas. We need to be looking at state rep and state senate races, and we need to be looking at county commissioner races and county judge races all across this state. If we will work hard for the next 170 days, we'll see a new day in Texas. Texas Independence Day, there's another thing for such a time as this. This primary, March 2nd, is Texas Independence Day. I need your help. I need you to engage in every meaningful way that you can. Use the internet, use the telephone, wear shirts, put a bumper sticker on your car, carry business cards, talk to your friends, get the word out. We have got to spread the message. I don't know how many of you know we've won every poll. We've won every poll. We've won every internet poll when my name is on the poll. And we've won that by landslides, like 65+%. But those statistically valid ones, you know, in fact, the Austin Austin Business Journal just reported on Friday that Kay is now leading Rick. Yes. She has 36%. He has 27. Somebody do the math. How much is that? 63. What's that leave?
It's not enough.
37, right? That's me. Somebody else. Well, I know somebody else. I got 37. Kay's got 36. Rick's got 20. So, hey, I'm winning. See, our job is to make sure that the rest of Texas knows that fill in the blank is Debra Medina. And we need to show the country that we still got courageous, independent people in Texas. We need to remind people David won. Our founders won against King George. And Debra Medina and Texas, because this ain't about me, it's about us. Debra Medina and Texas will win against the Goliaths of our day.